What's up, family Lanskis? Hope you have a nice day today. It's Sober Friday 6. Strange day, good day overall, of course. Kind of like some good news, bad news type deal. Yeah, I wake up expecting to get the check today. So, that's obviously a good thing. It's enough money to get by on for the foreseeable future, even by some catastrophic turn of events. I don't find a job somehow, even though I will. So that's good. And so I get the call, got the check. So I go pick up the check. And I'm like, man, the first thing I'm gonna do is get a pistol. Asked my brother for recommendation. He said Glock 40, or the Glock 19, I mean. So I'm like, cool. So I go cash the check. Had enough cash to where, I don't know, if you like rap, you might have seen this. Like, it's kind of like a recent modern rap kind of thing. Like, some of these rappers, they'll take a huge stack of bills and they'll put it up like it's a phone. And like, I had so many hundreds that I was able to do that. So I officially have my, a wad of cash, a wad of $100 bills as a cell phone rapper flex photo. So it's pretty funny. So, celebration, I'm financially okay, no worries for me for now. I mean, eventually there will be if I don't get a job, but ultimately I'm good to go. So I went and cashed a check, and then I went and deposited all that cash. After I took my rap flex photos, I deposited all that cash at my bank, and I got the bright idea. I was like, hey, I got all this money, I'll go to HEB, pretend I'm shopping, but really I'm looking for the dude who interviewed me. But I'm going there and buy some stuff. So I went in there. So first of all, this is where it gets interesting. It was very busy, so I had to park like in the back of the parking lot. So I'm walking up. I get out my truck and I'm walking towards the front of the door, and I see my boss from my most recent job that I quit in October. Her name's Joanna. She's with her husband. I was like, oh fuck, man. So I just like hung back, kind of nervous because like I did get drunk. I didn't necessarily like say anything terrible to her, but I talked shit about other people, and just like she's with her husband, and I mean, there's no telling like if I've been vilified or anything. So I was like, fuck, man. I was thinking about leaving, but I couldn't be bothered to leave even if I was nervous that they spotted me. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just keep my eye open for her, and try to make sure don't catch eye contact. It's funny too, because I've been thinking about this for a couple of months. Like, when I get this money, man, I might like give her $100 as an apology for like being such a shitty worker last year, because I was just like, taking advantage basically. And but it was like, well, she's with her husband, so nope, not doing anything. I'm not catching the FAFO just to give her some money. Like, nope, not doing that. So when I walked in, they went to the produce section, and I walked past them, and I was, going to get some steaks anyway, celebrate, get some expensive ass steaks. And I was, trying to keep my wits about me. I noticed, like, at some point they had walked past me, like, from a direction that they definitely saw me. 8 off 6'8". I mean, they probably saw me from 50 yards away when they first saw me anyway. They probably saw me way before I thought they did. Because that's just the way it is when you're 6'8", man. Like, people just, they see you. So I want to bring that back though, because I don't want to forget to mention this. When I went and cashed my money at the bank, my old friend Ed, his sister Essie, was there. I didn't know she worked there. I haven't seen her in years. Like, I just barely caught her. She was like rushing through a doorway. Like, I know for a fact she was trying to avoid me because she never liked me. She don't like anybody though. So I know for a fact she saw me from the direction she was coming from. Again, I'm 6'8". There's no way she didn't see me. Like, it's impossible. Like, she would have had to be blindfolded to not see me, but I barely saw her at the last moment. So right at the end, the lady was like, is there anything else I could do for you? And I was like, yeah, just tell Essie I said hi. So I'm sure she's like, damn, he did see me, because I'm sure she wished I would have even seen her. She's a person who I've never even been an asshole to. She's just, well, we got an argument one time, but we were both being assholes to each other, so I don't consider that the same as like me getting drunk and just being an asshole to people for no reason, which is really my bread and butter of being a shitty person. So anyway, so back to HEB. you know, I know that my boss seen me, and I was like, damn it, man. But you know, obviously, no confrontations occurred, so I guess it's all good. So then I catch one of the guys who works in the department that I would be working in if I get the job, and ask him, hey, is Isaac here? He's like, yeah, he's around here somewhere. I'm like, all right. So I get a couple more things. I got some sushi, some like mozzarella balls, and like some garlic bread and shit. And I went to the self-checkout, and I was just thinking like, oh, I didn't see him. And then with Joanna being in there, it's just like, man, let me get the hell out of here. So like, I finished the checkout. The checkout's right near the public restroom, and I just happened to look and see Isaac go into the restroom, and I was like, oh shit. I saw him, like, I guess I gotta wait for him to use the bathroom, so I just sat there and stood there during the self-checkout kind of awkwardly, just waiting for him to come out the restroom. I was thinking like, I hope he doesn't have to take a shit or so. I'll be standing here for like 10 minutes. And you know, I'm still looking out for Joanna and her husband, like, you know, making sure if they come near that I can position myself to not make eye contact with them. And, so sure enough, you know, he just peed, so he just comes out like a minute later, and I catch him, and like, just very bad, like, you know, when I first like got his attention, he looked at me and like acted like he didn't know me and shit, and I was like, hey man, hey, not trying to bother you, man, but I just wanted to like check in with you real quick since, you know, I'm here anyway. And he was just like awkward, bro. Like, he did not want to talk to me. You could tell, like, he was, you know, he was as political as he could be, but like his body language was a dead giveaway. Like, he did not want to talk to me. He said, like, acknowledged that, you know, waiting on the background check, and they got flagged, and I was like, yeah, I gotta send the email and stuff. And then, like, bro literally walked off. Like, it just abruptly walked off, like, while we're talking, like, not like mid-sentence necessarily, because that would have been really bad, but like as soon as like I was done saying like, yeah, I hope everything's good, he just walks off, and as he's walking off, he's like, well, you know, hope to see you soon. Just like, but I mean, yeah, that's the words, but like the body language, I think he was just saying that to, like, you know, placate me, right? Just like, it was very awkward, like it was much different than when they said, like, man, I'm excited about you, dude, ready to have you working here. It's the difference between night and day, bro. So, like, I walk out the store, I was just like, damn, that did not go good. It's like the shittiest trip to HB I've ever had. I had to dodge somebody who I was a fucking asshole piece of shit to. And then, like, I ran into this guy, he like just giving me, it's like 99.9% sure that I didn't get hired. And of course I didn't get an email today. Today was the final deadline. So I'm walking out of there and I'm thinking like, you know, I'm thinking about, you know, avoided Essie, avoided Joanna. And I'm thinking like, yo, when I did that job interview, they have a bathroom, like in their own private, they have a private bathroom. So then I was like, oh, why would he use the public restroom? They're like, from the direction he was coming from, he would have seen me at the checkout at the register. I was self-checking out. He would have seen me from like 100 yards away, you know, especially I'm 6'8". Like, people can literally see me from that far away and know it's me. And I was like, dude. And like the way I just happened to catch him right as he was going to the bathroom, bro, I was like, this motherfucker was trying to avoid me. I guarantee it, bro. I know it sounds paranoid. I just made a video about being paranoid. I know this. But just hear me out, man. Like, this dude's got a private bathroom. He's coming from the direction of the private bathroom. Why would he use a public bathroom? And I know anyone could argue, it could just be a coincidence. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I mean, just think about it. The way his body language was with me, his nonverbal, like, how far-fetched is it that he saw me and dipped into the bathroom because he saw me like get it, because he could tell that I was done checking myself out and was about to start walking. And so I mean, he like walked all fast to try to get in there before I saw him. And so then I'm sure like when he left the bathroom and saw that I was standing there waiting for him, I'm sure he was like exasperated and like annoyed as fuck. Bro, I guarantee you, bro, just based off the way he talked to me, bro. I mean, when he went to the bathroom and saw I was still there waiting for him, I mean, he was like, fuck, man. Damn it, he thought he was slick, bro. Just like my friend's sister did at the bank, bro. I thought they were slick, but I just happened to spot him, bro. I don't blame these people for trying to avoid me. I mean, that's fine. Especially him. I mean, He's probably under the impression that I'm not getting the job. He's probably already interviewed somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really awkward, but like he's a nice guy or something like that. So I'm just like walking to my truck like, man, I bet this motherfucker seen me and was trying to avoid me, bro. Like, so like, I bet I'm not getting the job, dude. I bet I'm not getting the job. Which, oh well, that's fine, bro. I got a shitload of money, bro. Like, I can't complain. There's plenty of people who are in way more dire situations than me. So I can't complain. I'm good. I think I'm gonna chill for. I might go get me an Xbox 360. You know, I got gym membership. You know, I'm still out here walking. It's 30 degrees out here. My fingers are freezing even though I got gloves on. Like, you know, I'm good. I didn't drink. Yeah, I didn't even think about drinking. But so my job that I quit from, you know, I just seen the boss I had at this HEB, so I was like, I'm gonna go there, see if my homeboy is there, like my best friend, while I was working there. And this is, you know, he usually works on Fridays at this time of day. I was like, I'm gonna go up there and buy him a pack of cigarettes, just say what's up real quick. And so I'm in there, you know, and I see him, I see a couple other people, man. Everybody's like happy to see me. Everyone's like saying I look good, and you know, I'm all apologetic, like, yeah, you know, sorry I put this place through the ringer and shit, you know, because I did. And so I bought drinks for everybody who wanted one, and I'm hearing something. Anyway, it's windy out here. So like, I buy everyone drinks, I buy them a pack of cigarettes, and you know, when I used to work there, bro, he always had a pin on him, bro. And then I would have a pin on me, so it's like either one. And I always like to ask, like, hey, man, you got that thing on you? So I couldn't resist, man. I skipped the whole part, too. I went and tried to buy a gun. After I left HEB, I went to Academy to get a pistol. Filled out the background check, and they said, you got to wait 10 days, or up to 10 days. So another background check that I did not pass or fail. I guess we'll find out. My brother said he had to wait 10 days. So I think I'm okay. I didn't have to wait 10 days when I bought a gun before, but that was like 11 years ago. So maybe things have changed since then. So hopefully, if they don't let me get the gun, then fine, whatever, I'll be fine. It's not that big of a deal. Like, if they think I'm a felon, then I definitely don't want to own a gun and get in trouble that way, because they do not like felon in possession of a firearm. That is like 100 times worse than meth possession. So I ain't fucking around. I'll be all right. I don't think it's that dangerous out here, but I still do want a gun if I am qualified. If I'm not a menace to society. So then, after that, that's when I went up and bought my former coworkers drinks, and so I asked him, man, because just like after all this bullshit, man, seeing my boss, like the whole situation at HEB was just like, man, these motherfuckers ain't gonna hire me. Fuck it, man. So I was like, hey, man, you got that thing on you? He was like, no, but so-and-so does. She's outside right now. So went outside, said, hey, you got that thing? And she pulled out 2 of them. Which one? I said, that one. And I took like fucking 8 solid rips. Just like right there in broad daylight in public, right in front of the whole world. I mean, dude, some things never change, bro. I can do whatever I want, bro. Like, it's sad, bro. That's why I gotta be vigilant about fucking not drinking. And so then I went back home and just felt lazy as fuck, hungry as fuck, man. I did not like it, bro. I didn't like it. I was like, nah. I did not want to fucking go for a walk. I didn't want to like cook or clean. I just wanted to like microwave everything and just like sit there and not do shit. And then I finally passed out because I ate so much fucking food. But like, I didn't like it, man. I'm pretty sure like, hopefully I continue to not like it and don't do it, because when I'm completely sober all the way, even though I'm not counting this as a break from sobriety, because to me that's just drinking. It's my channel. I got 26 subscribers, so I mean, I'm not selling products under false pretenses. I can have my own take on things. So, but hopefully this is just like a one-time deal, man, because the shit's not cheap, and I could tell immediately it made me feel lazy as fuck. And so once I woke up, I shook the cobwebs off and was like, I gotta at least go for a walk. I went for like a half an hour walk earlier, so this is only like a half-hour walk too, because it's 30 degrees outside. So yeah, we'll see where things go from here, man. But I don't like the way it made me feel lazy. I promised I wasn't gonna admit to this on the channel, but fuck it. Anyway, gotta go. Talk to me later.